So Kendra is going to tell us how her utopia is. I want to hear what keeps her with him. You went to an HBCU and ended up with Jock. That's not a glowing recommendation. You should have found a man while you was there too, not just a degree. She met him at a gas station. That's just so appropriate for him. A gas station. Unleaded. Regular. 97 regular. So they didn't get information at the gas station where he first tried to pick her up, but then they run into each other at the bank. So basically, you were a new cooch that came in town and he sunk his teeth into you quick as could be. Oh, God, this is sad. She thought it was fate. Fate. No, honey, that was failure. Sometimes it knocks twice. And you opened the door. I feel sorry for her. So you knew his storyline of several children and multiple baby mamas. I met him and I was just going with the flow. I didn't say I was marrying him. I mean, you did, but it hasn't changed anything because he still steps out. You know, that wild horse stays unbridled. So when we were more than friends, he wasn't legally married. His divorce became final within 2 weeks of meeting me. Yeah, but the relationships aren't. And again, just because he's getting rid of the old doesn't mean that you aren't one of few in the new. We're 17 minutes in and she's done nothing but sound foolish. So when you learn on the show that he was having dealings with Carly Red, how did that make you feel? I want to know, how would y'all feel if you found out your man was penetrating a parrot, stooping a sparrow, giving a big O to an ostrich with lumpy booty cheek? I'm sorry if my man was into animal intimacy. I would have to end the relationship. That would make it a relationship. Shit. Are you for real? I mean, the fact that you stayed after Carly Red lifted her tail and sprayed like a skunk, marking her territory over your man. Oh, God, I'm sorry, 100 showers wouldn't be enough. No, Carly Red, I could deal with cheating in peace. I'm grown enough to realize, child, whatever. But Carly, the line has been drawn. No animals. We took it slow. I think you're just slow. You didn't take it slow. He just didn't get around to you being the main maid, mattress, and mule. You were on the B team until enough A team women fell off. You weren't moving slowly. You were being groomed to put up with his emotional abuse and neglect. You were being groomed to cheat. You were being groomed. You weren't taking it slow. You really thought you were being courted. You got shorted. I'm sorry, but this is giving a grooming tea. You can groom the grown. You can groom. Well, Destiny said she was getting groomed for a threesome because, she may not have the hardware, but she's got the heartstrings because he was talking about her all over Huntsville. I may not have the hardware, but I've got the heartstrings at 40. That's what this is giving, that same level of delulu. And just because you made it legal, I feel like he did that for Patsy's sake. So he'd already have some conjugal coochie if need be. Let's not act like that's why Kim Bella didn't finally get married. Jules was like, nope, but then he got caught with that gun in Jersey. And then he married her because he needed that conjugal cooch. That was a pick one. That wasn't no want a marriage. That wasn't a marriage of yearning heart. He introduced me to Teddy Riley as his girlfriend. That's how I found out. That's a groom. You don't have a conversation. He just introduced you as the girlfriend. Girl, boom. That's an emotional manipulator. So she cheated on him and he's been punishing you ever since. He went through her phone. Was he faithful to you when he was going for your phone? That's what I believe. That's what you believe. Really? In your heart or in your fart? I think you believe from your fart and not your heart. Deep down in your GI tract. You believe with your small intestine and large, too. So he broke up with her, so they've been break up to make up for a while. I hope you've been cheating on him all this time, too. I mean, if that's what, just say your shit's open. Just say your relationship's open. Because I want to close my mouth about this sad little interview. When you had Jock, he had 8 kids. That should be the amount of children where no, you got to stick with you. I'm sorry, you got too many baby mamas. You can make it work with one. 8 kids by 4 women, and you said, I'll be the 5th, not I'll plead the 5th. You want to be unhappy. And I wish Carlos would ask, why do you feel that's what you deserve? Genuinely. 'Cause 8 kids by 4 baby mom, I'm sorry. You ain't gonna experiment with me to see if you can fuck it up a 5th time. I didn't get a dance. You feel like that's how love works, but you haven't dated a lot of people before Jaceel. He saw your ass coming. It's giving a groomed tea. I followed my heart and I love this dude. She's saying a whole lot of nothing. I'll never block out my heart. Block it out, block it out, block it out. Now West Side block it. Now East Side block it. Isn't that one of his songs? I don't regret it. You don't sound like you don't regret. I don't regret it. You regret. But I feel like you're on your Yandy where I didn't put too much time into this man to walk away now. Walk away. He walks away all the time. Did your father approve of my relationship with Jock? He did. All of the up vocals that signify a lie she's doing. Look at me. I'm a Bravo lie detector. Bronx, may I help you? May I help you? So you've met him August 2014. So you've been with him through many other women. Consistent other women and other men. Are y'all actually a couple, or are y'all just a couple? A couple of what? We don't know, but a couple of what? I don't want my mother and my brother thinking I'm not okay. You ain't okay and they know it. Clap their hand. You got this rapper with all these kids and it's so stereotypical. People feel like being gaslit, taken advantage of, and she is, but she can't see it. Or maybe she can, and she just wants to fall to see what it feels like Halle Berry said in introducing Dorothy Dandridge. This is a sad interview. This woman's in a marriage that is one-sided. They don't have a prenup, but he ain't got nothing because everything's gone to child support for all 8. 8. With no nup in Georgia. You want your money to get taken by the state. You want Fulton County in your funds. So she says that the show doesn't mess with their relationship, that she doesn't believe he's cheating just because people says it, even though he has and will continue to. So she recognizes that when he one-ups her with his platform, that's abuse. You expect the world from who? Why? What? Well, who told you were getting the world? You got with Jaceel. You gonna get shit. So she doesn't run to the public about her problems. She's not acknowledging him. You're a decade my senior. I expect more from you just on that front. He's an eternal child, and you know this. I'm your wife. I'm your wife. The ring didn't mean a thing. The ring didn't mean a thing to you, no. The ring didn't mean... Candy, you gotta come out with that, because these heifers be putting on these popcorn-ass, these crackerjack-ass rings for no reason. You're the wife that gets strife. I'm not an egg. I be out here hustling and grinding myself. We've got 4 minutes left. I'm gonna call time of death for my interest an hour and a half ago. But... She didn't say much of anything. This was pointless, Carlos.